Shields up, Ironbreakers. How's everybody doing? Today we're going to be playing some more of that Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous. Dangerous it is. So, I titled this particular stream The Calm Before the Storm. You guys might be wondering, why is that? Why are you talking about the calm before the storm? And it's like, I kind of feel that is where we are right now. Wow, this is a little bit loud. Sorry about that. I'll fix it. I promise. There we go. Then again, it's the engines of my sweet, sweet Clipper. The engines of my Clipper, they're loud. They got them dirty drives in there. Not that that matters, but they are loud. But as I was saying, why am I calling this the calm before the storm? Because that's kind of how I feel that I am in the game right now. Because I'm just waiting for 2.4. Because you guys know me, crazy about Thargoid technology and Thargoids in general. So right now the game is in this state where I'm trying to do all of these things. But it's in a relatively calm state. Like, I wanted to get my cutter before 2.4, but it's probably not going to happen because I don't have the patience to do the Naval rank grind. I've wanted to do it. As a matter of fact, I even went and did the extravagant thing last time of buying the Beluga because I'm like, dude, I want a big ship. I want a big ship that looks cool. But ultimately, the Beluga turned out not to be particularly satisfying because I wanted to do those luxury missions and I was expecting that the luxury missions would actually pay off. They don't. They really don't. Not to mention that several of them were like, oh yeah, I'm going to need you to go ahead and deal with 9 ships that are following me. And I was like, I'm on a luxury cruise ship. I'm not on a battleship. Like, what are you talking about? Kill 9 ships on this Beluga. That's crazy talk. So obviously, I ended up not really doing that. And eventually I went back to my Clipper. It's like, it doesn't matter how many ships I go to, I always go back to my Clipper. I'm hoping that eventually the cutter might be the, I don't want to say replacement, but might be something that'll keep me entertained for longer than any other ship that I've flown apart from the Clipper, because right now it's just all about the Clipper. I can do everything I want in the game with this ship. Well, not everything. I can't land in medium pads, which always frustrates me because, I mean, technically speaking, the Python is bigger than the Clipper, and yet it can land on medium pads. Why can't I? You know, shouldn't be that big of a deal, but okay. Okay. I'm not salty. So we're doing a couple of passenger missions because, as you guys know, that is pretty much my favorite thing to do. Well, one of my favorite things to do in Elite Dangerous. Something that has surprised me recently, though, is that for a lot of the passengers that I've been carrying, they seem to be always hunted. They're always being hunted by other ships that are constantly harassing me. Then again, that could also be due to the fact that I'm wanted on multiple systems right now. Not necessarily by choice, if I'm being completely honest. Not like I went out... What the hell is that? It's not like I went out and decided, hey, I'm gonna go get wanted on all these systems. It's more like carrying illegal passengers, or there's also a system where I'm wanted because I think when I was playing with the Beluga, my fighter pilot inadvertently killed someone else. The pilot that I had, she just offed someone, like, out of nowhere. Like, I was fighting this dude, and then suddenly I just hear, oh, by the way, your pilot just blew up this other ship. And I was like, what? What the fuck? It wasn't even me. I didn't do anything. But it's like, yeah. Those harmless pilots, man. I really wish I had a fighter bay. That's like the biggest thing that I miss in the Clipper is a fighter bay. If I had a fighter bay on this ship, I would be so happy. But unfortunately, that is not going to be an option for the foreseeable future. So we're just going to have to deal with it. Just deal with it. Deal with it. Dude, those skimmers better get the hell out of my way. You'll excuse me, sir. I would like very much to land here and deliver my passenger. I'm trying to get the permit for Alioth, and I've seen a couple of ways of doing it, but I don't necessarily think that I have to do, you know, the boring way, which is doing a lot of trading, doing a lot of stuff like that. So we'll see how I eventually get that portion of it done. But I'm trying to get, like, good alliances with all of the factions right now, so... Sorry about that. My microphone boom stand is misbehaving. But as I was saying, I'm trying to get in good terms with most factions, which some people might even say, Rurikhan, you damn turncoat. But it's not being a turncoat. It's I'm remaining neutral because I want to see how things pan out once the Thargoids show up. I'm waiting to see. Because a lot of people, myself included, believe that the Alliance is going to play a big part in that. Maybe even a new ship. Maybe the Type 10 Defender is an Alliance ship. Who knows? But I think there's going to be some cool stuff down the pipe. Let me just check some of these missions here. None of these really give that much reputation, so I'm not interested. I'm mostly doing transport missions that hand out a bunch of reputation. So unless your mission has 3 pluses on rep, I'm probably not going to do it. Let me take a quick look here, see if there's any more stations in this system that I can... There aren't. I really thought there were. Okay, I'll have to figure out where I'm going to next. I think... Let's get to Velux. I don't know what's in Velux, but let's go there.
Make way for oncoming traffic. Give priority to larger vessels.
And as I lock onto that, I'm going to open up the galaxy map here. And... oh, wow. Actually, no, we're not going to go to Velux because there's nothing there to do. 9.4 million Alliance System Industrial Refinery. Communism Government. See, this seems more interesting. Although, I could do with maybe some tourism places. Let's see. Show me economy. Tourism. Now, tourism is usually where you will get the best, like the best missions for passengers. That's why we're going there. Let me take a look at your system map and decide whether or not we want to go there. Hey, Navotsagi, how you doing? Also, Shy and Farjo. Good to see you guys in chat. Let's see what we got here. LC City. Wow, 5,000? Jesus, looks like we got the Ancients of Mumu, Winter Orbital, Lee Relay, Uze City. I think we might head out here. How about this place? Is it too far away? Wow, 14,000. Port Gonzales. Port Gonzales. Considering how far away it is, and it is a touristy spot, maybe they will have the best missions. And it will give us time to continue to discuss my current objectives. So like I said, I do plan on getting a cutter if I'm able to grind it out. But the problem is that grinding it out, I mean, right now we're what? We are 25% into Viscount. Like, there's still a bunch more ranks to go through. So most likely by the time 2.4 hits, I'm still going to be in my sweet Clippa. Even though I wanted a cutter, but it's like... I don't mind the wait anymore. I'm cool with it. I've achieved, I think, a level of serenity where it's like, so what? You know? So you do things slower on the Clipper and you don't have fighters. Fighters is really what pisses me off because I love flying fighters. It's just the fastest ships in there, and doing it in the Beluga was a lot of fun. Flying the fighters on the Beluga, I love that. That was a lot of fun. But ultimately, it's not the end of the world. If we don't get a cutter, I mean. Oh, God. We're overheating. It's too hot. Look away from that. Should be pretty much clear. Let's head over to Fort Gonzales, see what kind of missions they have for us. What do you think Elite Dangerous needs from other games or other games need from it? That's a pretty deep question. I'd like to see space legs more than anything so that I could, like, explore my ship. I know that a lot of people want to explore atmospheric planets, and that would be really cool, but I don't think that atmospheric planets are ready for that yet. I think that exploration of atmospheric planets is something that is going to still take a long time in development, whereas I think that, you know, doing the interiors on how many ships is it? 30 something ships is a lot more doable than deciding what thousands, millions even of atmospheric planets are going to look like. Which is why I'd like to see Space Legs, personally, as fast as possible. I'm not saying it's from another game, it's just a feature that I would like to see. As for what could other games take from Elite Dangerous, dude, that's... I don't even know how to answer that. The signal source. Convoy dispersal. Crap. I removed Fort Gonzalez. I should also start checking into some more Empire systems, because I can do some pretty good passenger missions that would allow me to both take passengers and potentially gain some rep. Because like I said, I'm only going for the really heavy rep missions. I'm probably like 100% with the Alliance right now, am I right? Actually, no, we're only friendly. Because, yeah, these alliances, the reputations, they decay over time. It's very frustrating, because I was like 100 with everything before I left. The one that I have actively not been working towards is the Federation, because Federation is mostly just combat vessels, and I don't like dedicated combat vessels. I like the idea of grabbing multi-purpose ships and like transforming them into these killing machines. Well, not just killing machines, but machines that can run a lot of operations. Like, for instance, my ship right now is actually running... Where is it? Not all the modules show up here. I wish all of the modules would show up here. But I'm running like 2 cabins. Although I'm considering getting rid of the smaller cabin for another cargo hold. Because usually I only take like 1 mission. And I'm running business instead of first class, but I'm considering going back to first class as well. Because, again, I like the idea of my passengers having a really comfortable ship. And obviously taking the higher level of missions. But I definitely didn't like the luxury cabins, though. Because those missions are just too rare, and you have to constantly grind rep to get them, basically. Shane Farger, you think that the hardest thing is that this game is not VR? This game is VR on PC. It's not VR on PlayStation 4 yet. But I believe they're working on that. So, if they put it in PSVR, it's going to be so crazy. It's going to be freaking fantastic. Actually, we were able to get here pretty fast. Like, I'm surprised. I should swing by Akinar and go to one of the space stations there. Just to, like, check out what kind of passenger missions they have. I'm surprised we haven't gotten interdicted yet. I've been getting interdicted, like, off-stream, non-stop. And now that I'm on stream, it's like, nope, no interdictions, no nothing. Because I like the dynamic of getting interdicted. Particularly because I can beat most ships on this clipper, so... My clipper's so sexy. My clipper doesn't fool around. Fort Gonzalez. Check out what's happening out here. I also want to check to see if they have the mission thing, the permit for Alioth system, because I definitely want to unlock Alioth before 2.4. And it's like, again, that's why I call this Calm Before the Storm, because these are all things that I would like to do ahead of 2.4. Like, just get those out of the way, so when 2.4 hits, I can really just focus on Thargoids and figuring stuff out with the Thargoids. You know, I want to get all the boring stuff out of the way. But I really do wish that they would change the way that they're doing these rank grinding missions. It's like such a deterrent to the game right now.
Due to my
Gute Maya.
Please submit a standard docking request before attempting to land. Permission authorized. Clear to land at docking bay 3-2.
Life just comes in here. Doesn't even give a damn that I'm live streaming. The nature of being married, man. Look at these pro landings. Starport services. Okay, let's take a look at what's happening down here. First of all, mission board, I want to see if they have the permit, which I think they're supposed to have that. Let me just see. We just need alliance. This guy's not alliance. She is. Permit acquisition opportunity. We need allied. See, that's the problem. You need to be allied, because like I already have the rep. Wet work job. Thing is grinding these factions, so I need to be allied with who? With whom? With whom? I think that I might have a higher chance of getting this stuff at call, because we've done the community goals at call, therefore over there is probably where I can do stuff. But before we leave here, let's take a look at the passengers. I should also go grab the first class cabin. Sightseeing adventure, see right here, transport, Catalina, sure, it's like rep +3. That's the kind of stuff that we want to be doing. Fortunately, it's planetary, and I don't feel like landing on a planet right now. I'm feeling space, man. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. 1 million. 1 million for a transport. That is all good in my book. It isn't a planet, though, still. And then there's Johnny Foreman, who's going to Ursai Majoris. See, I could do this one instead, and then I won't have to land on a planet. I'm not saying landing on planets is hard. It's just a matter of convenience right now. See, this is what we needed. We're going to get +3 rep. Townsend Hub. Good thing, broskies. Wow, it's 2 people. 2 whole people. Okay, we're going to go there. And then I'm going to see about refitting my ship. I want to go and get my ship with a first class instead of 2 business cabins. Or maybe even a first class and a business cabin. I'm not entirely sure. Because that would allow me to take 2 passenger trips at once. Ooh, the passenger is illegal. Now, what have you done? Looks like we're going to be doing some smuggling, boys! Well, let's not frack it up right before we leave. Jeez, the vertical thrusters on this ship, though, I really wish they were better. Okay, they're going to be firing upon us pretty soon. So, open galaxy map. No, this is where we are. Oh yeah, that's right. We have this filter right now. No filters.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh no. I'm probably not going to like whatever he's got to say to me. Oh, tell me it's not too far away. 13,000, that's doable. Okay, let's check out what this dude wants. Johnny Foreman. What do you want, Johnny? Non-lethal weapons? You ain't getting them. Don't scan me, bro. Don't scan me, because I am leaving and I don't give a damn. You ain't catching up to me. You can try. It's not going to happen. See ya. He didn't even get to finish his scan. We are out of there. That's how fast we do stuff out here. Townshend Hub. Townshend? Townshend? Really? Really needs more of that Star Trek or Star Wars film mechanics like there's a captain and engineer and so on for a very big ship, also building planetary bases. I do agree that the multi-crew stuff should be fleshed out some more. It has multi-crew, so you can have multiple players. Like, for instance, my ship has 2 seats. You can have 2 players on here. I've had another player on here, and it was actually extremely useful for combat because all of the guns that I have on my ship are turrets. And so with another player controlling my turrets, you're actually able to shoot targets behind you, shoot targets off to the side. It's awesome. Like, having another player in control of your guns is friggin' fantastic. Looks like, speaking of guns, looks like we have someone who's chasing in after us. Is it you? It is you. The Diamondback Explorer. He's gonna try catching up to us. He says right there, that wasn't too difficult, closing in on bounty target. Oh, you're gonna try to interdict me, are you? Well, make my day, punk. I'd actually like to see him try. Because like I said, I like getting interdicted. Depending on the ship that's interdicting me. Like, if it's an Anaconda interdicting you, that's probably not as fun. Then again, an Anaconda is probably not going to be able to catch up to me. Even though I still don't have maximum dirty drives. My drives are pretty dirty. They're pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. I think I'm probably going to hit up Akinar next, do a couple of missions for the Empire. Although I'll have to figure out where I'm going to go get a first-class passenger. What system are we in? Because I can check that online right now. Use my phone to do that. Ursae Majoris. Dude, I could not play this game without EDDB.io. It's like, for me, it's almost impossible. It's almost like trying to play World of Warcraft without Wowhead, you know? Sometimes you just need Wowhead to look up where something drops. This is kind of the same thing. Sometimes you just need this to know where you can buy certain modules. So we need a 6C first class passenger cabin. Now the reason I went with 2 business cabins, because I noticed that economy cabins, they stack, but you can't stack business cabins, which was somewhat disappointing. Now we need reference system 78 Ursae Majoris. Perfect. Closest station is actually here. It is actually here. It is Qualex Survey. So I can just land on the planet and get my first class thing after I turn in this mission. Dude, adrenaline in combat when it comes to Elite Dangerous is insane. Like, I've had a couple of close calls last night because I thought I could infiltrate this facility because I gotta. That's another interesting thing. It's like some of the procedural generated stuff that happens is actually pretty cool. I need to slow down, but like, I got this tip off where it tells me to go to a specific site in the Anguna system to grab some information, but I can't do it. And I think it's actually the first time where I've had a mission where I got there and I was like, oh dude, there's no way I can do this. It's just completely impossible. So I think I'm going to need a wing of friends to go there and beat the crap out of that stuff. But my friends have been very inconsistent playing Elite Dangerous recently. Very frustrating. But I need to get like a wing of players to go and invade that little facility. Like last time I went there was like a Python, and fighting in a planet is very different from fighting in space because you're constantly concerned about the deck, particularly if you're flying a ship like mine where you're just like constantly doing strafing runs and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's pretty challenging. Let me guess, this space station is on the other side of the sun? Wait a second. Oh, what? I didn't even notice. Apparently I was targeting the sun instead of the space station. Space station's over there. Am I gonna get interdicted? Oh, there we go. Hello, Ojin. How are you doing today? Are you ready to die? Come on, target him. What the fuck? I don't know why my targeting wasn't working there. Okay. Okay, broski. Looks like you really thought this through. So, let's see how you like lasers. You like lasers? You're thinking about it? Okay, try this. Look at your shield going away, bro. It's gone. Oh, wow. You're not even I'm not even going to need to use my overpowered cannons on you. Look at that. Look at that. You poor slob. Shh. You're melting away, dude. Like, what were you thinking? Hey, listen. Let me look at you. What were you thinking? Please explain. Okay, he's going to run away. Bonk. Be seeing you, sucker. Nothing worth it. We have allied police forces coming in, but I do not wish to get scanned because I have an illegal passenger. Peace out, boys. Does Globku play Elite Dangerous? He does not. I've tried to convince him. He was unconvinced. I think he's scared of playing Elite Dangerous. I think he's scared of getting addicted. Scared of getting addicted to it. Telling you right now. Townshend Hub. Okay, let's slow her down. Make sure that we don't overshoot. Get in that Townshend Hub. Almost there. Deliver this passenger. Then we gotta go to... I never remember the name of the place. Although, since I didn't scan the nav beacon... Probably gonna make it hard. Probably gonna make it hard for me to figure out exactly where I have to go. Bam, 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 ba-dam. I love doing the drift. Look at this beautiful drift. Ah, that's what's up. You guys see that beautiful lineup? Now watch me crash my ship. Whoops. What the hell happened there? Mission critical message. That's probably the passenger saying, "Oh my god, you didn't buy me the thing I wanted. Herp-a-derp-a-derp, I'm so upset. I'm so upset with you. How are you, Johnny Foreman?" Well, you'll get over it. Let's see, we're at 91%. Push this over to... Oh, the rep that we're getting was with the thing. These guys themselves. Okay. Okay. 75 rebels seeking transport. Nope. Not taking rebels. I want to take VIPs. Transport Alfonso Fletcher. See, this is what I'm talking about. A million smackaroos for transporting someone. But we're not going to do that one just yet. Instead, let me actually look it up if I was close to Akinar. Where could I buy this? And I'll just buy it along the way. So instead of this, we go to Akinar. Akinar is an empire system, so pretty much just empire factions. The thing about Akinar is that everything is far away from the entrance point. Okay, so Dawes Hub at Akinar has the thing I'm looking for. Perfect. Then we can just go there instead of stopping here at a planet. And I think Akinar shouldn't be too far away. I think. Could be wrong. It's the calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. Once 2.4 hits, all hell's gonna break loose. Aliens all over the place. Oh my god, this is actually pretty damn far. It's gonna be 10 jumps. Crazy talk. That is crazy talk. Baker Terminal, Bell Terminal, Macmillan Terminal, Dawes Hub. These are the people that have what I need. And I will be wanting to hang out in Akinar for quite some time. Because again, like I said, I'm going to try to do the grind in a slightly different way. Because like stacking missions, not particularly my favorite thing to do. Almost wish I had my... Almost wish I had my friggin' level 6 fuel scoop, which I removed in order to stick a passenger cabin in there. We're gonna fly through these rings. Watch me. I love how fast my ship moves. That was a nice little bit of maneuvering through the space station. You know, you gotta keep your pilot skills in check. Lopku's never against me, dude. What are you talking about? I never understand those kinds of statements. Like, maybe we disagree on something, but Globku is one of my best friends. Jesus! That's a big exclusion zone. Let's supercharge our frame shift just because we can. Whee! Actually, I'm not going to supercharge it because I'm not going to be able to take advantage of it. So. Give me that sweet, sweet scanner. I don't actually know if I have this data or not. Ursai Majoris. I wasn't expecting Akinar to be that far. It's probably like 9 jumps or something. Also, I need to put on my scoopable stars filter, because otherwise I'm going to run out of fuel. My filter for scoopable stars. Well, let's not put it up just yet. Let's just grab as much fuel as I possibly can off of this star. Nice and easy. Nice and slow. Just make sure not to overheat. We're at 80%. We're going to have to blow out of here pretty soon. Let's go. Sweet, we filled her up. And next star is G, so we can scoop off of that too. Yeah, chat, you guys are really quiet. Only Shane Fardrew is participating. I gotta double check how many jumps we gotta do. Be cool if we got hyperdicted all the way out here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Scoop up off of here real quick too. The bounty makes you today's meal ticket. Oh, please. Young Phoenix? No, that's not you. I can't even see the person who's threatening me yet. Well, either way, we're gonna get the hell... What? Wow, that's a glitch. What the hell? Seven jumps to Akinar. Why doesn't this game get the same type of hype that No Man's Sky did? Aren't they basically the same thing? I think... I mean... What the frack? Goddamn internet. Goddamn internet, man. But as I was saying, I think that the reason a lot of people got hyped for No Man's Sky is because it's a lot simpler. So I'm pretty sure we still did that last jump. Let me just double check my route. Oh, we don't have a route? Thanks, that's great. Damn it, I didn't plot a course. Sometimes this happens on certain jumps. I'm not sure what's going on. I wonder if they're testing something out in the servers. We're pretty close though, should be only a couple more jumps. We are jumping to a K-class star. Now, as I was saying about No Man's Sky, I think the thing about No Man's Sky was its accessibility, and also the fact that you can just straight up go to planets and do stuff. And also No Man's Sky has more procedural generation than Elite Dangerous, but the thing about it is also that it's something that I've been thinking about for a while now, because I've also been playing No Man's Sky. I've been wanting to do another video on No Man's Sky to check out some of the new stuff and whatnot. But the thing about No Man's Sky is that due to the fact that most of the stuff is procedurally generated, well, actually everything is procedurally generated, you end up missing a certain element. Like, for instance, how would No Man's Sky do things like Thargoid bases, you know? It's not an experience that could be reproduced. A lot of the things that happen in No Man's Sky, like, one player watches it and that's that. And that, I feel, is the magic of Elite Dangerous. What it does better is the fact that not everything is procedurally generated, and therefore there's a lot of things that actually require you to do, you know, go through certain rights and whatnot. It's going to be different for every person, what kind of things they like. But ultimately, it doesn't have as much hype as No Man's Sky, because for starters, when it came out, it was initially only PC in 2014, and then it eventually came out to Xbox One and then PS4. I think if it had been like a simultaneous launch, it would have garnered a lot more hype. But no, ultimately, these are very different games. Like, I play this for very different reasons than I would play No Man's Sky, for instance. And yes, this game is also much more of a simulator than No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is, as some of you stated, more arcadey. Arcadey. And then it all turns out to personal preference. Engage. Also, guys, always remember, if you're enjoying the stream, hitting that like button helps out a lot. Really does help support the stream. And if you really, really enjoy it, you can always become grossly incandescent as a sponsor. You guys get a cool little Solaire icon in front of your name in chat. Fuel scoop disengaged. Now, the reason we're going to Akinar, for those of you wondering, is because, like I said, I'm trying to do most of my reputation stuff through passenger missions. And Akinar is an Empire-only system, so therefore I will only get missions from the Empire there. I still want to work towards that Alioth permit system, but that's probably going to be done at a later date. Right now I'm just flying through space. I'm a free spirit, and I can do whatever I want. Can do whatever I want. Oh wow, we actually can't scoop from this star. Well, that's disappointing. Well, Jimmy, you'll just have to let me scoop in the next one, will you? That would be a star class M, which is part of the KGB foam. And if you're part of the KGB foam, then you're golden. Because that unbelievable number of planets for No Man's Sky. Well, dude, I gotta be honest. I recently started fresh in No Man's Sky like a month or so ago. And every single planet I've been to is either radiation, flaming hot, or super cold. And it's been tough. It's been real tough. I'm just like, dude, can I get one planet that is not a piece of hot trash? And no, I haven't gotten the same. I was very lucky though, because I got a super cool ship early on through the crashed chip system. But still, it's tough. It was tough. Ekana for the Empire. Spacetime Dragon. After watching my videos, you ended up buying the game and grinding Empire ranks to get the Clipper. How do you like the Clipper? How do you like it, dude? I think the Clipper is a fantastic ship. And I've flown a lot of ships. Sometimes I wish I had a Python because of the ability to land on medium pads. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. So we need to get to... The CC also requires a permit, and I think that's another Imperial system. Let's go... Wait. DOS Hub. Jonathan Boyle. An Imperial Courier. Are you going to attack me, Mr. Imperial Courier? Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, you crazy bastard. What have you gone and done? You got missiles, do ya? Bro's got missiles. Okay, my turn. Woohoo! Those rockets! Aw, dude, you ain't got no shields. You're fucked now. Dude, the courier is paper thin without shields. Paper thin, bro. I have one myself. You are paper thin, good sir. Time to blow up. See ya. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. See ya. Where's Dawes Hub? I'm getting out of here. I don't like getting scanned by the Popo. Ain't no Popo scanning my vessel. You love it? It was love at the first sight. When Pallytime wanted to name the planet with the acids when Hengist played Portugal. Oh my god. We ended up naming it Planet Urethra. Planet Urethra. That was fun times. That was fun times. On to Dawes Hub we go. Oh, we need more power to engines. Full power to engines. I wish they would bring voice attack to the PlayStation as well. Really do. I wish they could like build it in game, you know? They could build it in game. Be freaking fantastic, basically. Can you imagine like voice attack built in game? For those of you who don't know what voice attack is, it's essentially a third-party application that you can use on PC that allows you to give voice commands to your computer, and it is programmed to interact very well with Elite Dangerous, and therefore you could essentially tell your ship full power to weapons, and it would do that, or tell your ship exit out of hypercruise, or thrusters at 50%, and it would slow you down. Thrusters at full power, and it would speed you back up. As a matter of fact, I've seen players who've programmed that thing so well, it's like, as they're approaching to land, the application itself asks them, would you like to turn full power to shields? And then they just have to say yes or no, and the application does it for them. So there's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with that. So I wish that thing was like built-in game. And that would make me very happy. Built-in game on the PS4. It'd be so good. But yeah, it's a good thing that you enjoyed the Clipper Space-Time Dragon. Like I said, the biggest disadvantage is you lose the ability to land on medium pads. Other than that, you can just do whatever the hell you want on this ship. It's awesome. It's the one ship that after I started decking it out, I've never once considered selling it. Never once. All of the other ships, like for instance right now I have 3 ships right now, which is the Clipper, the Diamondback Explorer, and an Imperial Courier. Now the Courier is just in case I'm ever on my Diamondback and I need a combat ship, I can request to send it wherever I need it to be. Because the Courier is usually just towed. I just tow it to wherever I need it to be, and then I just use it there, and then I'm done with it. And it's like, that's pretty much the purpose of the Courier. It's just a combat ship. Full-fledged combat vessel. The Diamondback is obviously an explorer ship, because it's got like 50 light years of jump range at this point, even with guns and everything else on it. So I use it whenever I need to do a lot of really long jumps. And then the Clipper is just my ship. It's just a ship where I do most of my things. Like VR voice attack with the PlayStation camera and the joystick and the ship crew and space legs. What would you do, Rui? Well, I would jack myself in and just not leave. It's like, well, I'm sorry. I live in the universe of Elite Dangerous now. Real life is done for me. It's over. Now, Dawes Hub has the parts that we need, and then we're going to try and see... Ooh, the capital. See, this is what a lot of players want. They want to go down to Doe's planet. It's the atmospheric planet. That the Imperial Palace? Be cool if you could land in the Imperial Palace. And see, a lot of people are always wondering if Elite Dangerous has a story. These beacons, they would tell you the story of the Empire and all of that stuff. You just have to visit those beacons. That's one of the ways of experiencing the story in Elite Dangerous. Gutemaya. I love the way she says Gutemaya. Gutemaya.
Request approved. You may now proceed to landing pad 39er.
You'll excuse me. A bit too much? No, just right. Right in the mail slot. Might have floored it just a little bit too much. Whoops. Cracked up, my bad.
Attention. You must keep the landing pads clear at all times.
Whoa, the inertia right now is real. Rurikhan, what are you doing? Whee! Oh, that was actually really funny to see on the third person camera in the bottom there. Sorry about that. My bad, my bad. Okay, now let's get our asses down to outfitting. This is a fancy looking space station. It's a fancy looking station.
The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau hopes you enjoy your stay.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Do you think it needs more RPG aspects, like leveling up, or more sim aspects? I don't think it needs any of those, really. I think the amount of leveling up that you do right now, which is the... It's not really leveling up, it's like... Well, it is... I guess it can be leveling up, because you are getting ranks and things. I think that's about as much of RPG as it needs. Sim elements are also pretty good. So no, I don't think it needs any of those things. What I think it needs is to work on the mission variety. Now I'm thinking, should I keep this business cabin or not? I probably should. I mean, I have... It's either the business cabin or I can get a 16 cargo rack, which would double our cargo size. Which is tempting. But ultimately, I want to mostly ferry passengers, so for now I'll keep the business thing. Now let's see. What do you got for passenger missions here, sir? Good God! I don't have any rep with these people at all. Any rep at all. Sightseeing adventures, sightseeing adventure. Transport Leona Ortega. Economy. See, this is why I stopped worrying about luxury. Ooh, sightseeing adventures, 4 million. No, this one's way too far away. Tourist seeking transport, 1 million. This is good money, not good rep. I want both. I want good rep and good money. Mostly rep, though. It looks like Leona Ortega it is. Who's going to Semyes. Because everybody else does not give good rep. Check out one of the other space stations in the region. Could potentially get better quests. How about missions? What you got? What you got? Data delivery. Mining rush. Internal report delivery. Boom data delivery. Nothing too special. I think I'm gonna hit up another station. I don't like what you're selling me, Dawes Hub. I'm gonna go to Bell Terminal, which is not too far away. Yamaha's Grave. Hengist's Ascension. What you liked most about my speeches of this game was about the community. Yeah, dude, this game's got a fantastic community. Particularly, you're talking about the fuel rats. The fuel rats are fantastic.
Your ship is now detached. You may leave the docking area when ready.
I should join the fuel rats and do rescue mission. And just stream that. Yay! Because I'm pretty sure that that's a really neat way of experiencing what players are doing right now. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be interesting meeting other players and shit. What do you guys think? Guys think I should try and join with the fuel rats? I think that'd be interesting. Becoming one of the fuel rats, performing rescue operations live. In my clipper, of course. It would have to be in my clipper. I could probably replace... Although it's important to notice that performing rescues on a clipper is not such a great idea, because, like... rescuing people on this ship, it has a very small fuel tank. A very small fuel tank. So it would not be very efficient rescues. I would have to replace some of my cargo racks with fuel tanks so that I could do fuel transfers for other players. Because this ship has one of the smallest fuel tanks in my fleet, so to speak. Be very challenging. It'd also be cool if you could actually save players and take them with you on a ship, you know? Like, go to their ship, and if you request a multi-crew session while you're close to their ship, then you could, like, save them have them go on your ship. I didn't even see what ship interdicted me there. Oh my god. An Imperial Eagle? An Imperial Eagle? For real, bro? For friggin' real? I'm gonna run you over. I'm gonna run you over, Eagle. Overheating a little bit there, buddy? See ya. Come on. Bunch of casuals over here. Be seeing you. He has a friend. He had a friend. Now they're both dead. Too fast. Too fast. No. Did I do it? No, I did not. I was trying to do an emergency exit, but I keep forgetting that it takes too long. I should try doing emergency exits at 3 megamiles, megameters, whatever. Are you seeking elite rank now, and do you think yourself being OP? No, that's actually something I've never worked towards, these ranks you got here. I never really worked towards them. It's just I've been doing things, and as I do these things, I just end up getting them, but I've never really worked towards them. It's not like I've actively seeked to improve my combat rank or anything like that. The ones I've worked for are definitely the naval ranks, like Empire naval rank, Federation naval rank. Those I've definitely worked towards. Because like I said, I eventually want to have Federation gunship. Although I might not get that one. If I get the cutter, I'm not sure I'll want to get the gunship. Because I thought the gunship was medium, but I think it's large. Gutemaya. Safe speed. You're trying to say that my speed is not safe? Oops. Excuse me. Excuse me. Starport Services, Bell Terminal. What can you do for me in terms of passenger missions, sir?
Procedure complete. You may alight when ready. Enjoy your stay, Commander. Your comfort is our top priority.
Passengers will not board a damaged ship. Not that damaged. I think it was mostly for banking on the... Smash myself on the mail slot a little bit there. Passengers won't board a damaged ship. You so fancy. So fancy. Transport Hoyt Cash. Sightseeing adventure. I'd actually like to do some sightseeing adventures. Holy crap, look at that. And mill. See, this is a good quest. Because this is like... This is pretty manageable jumps. These are pretty manageable jumps. I'm definitely taking this quest. Third moons +1. Guanangu. Transport Hoitka. Probably do this guy too. 129. Shouldn't be too hard. Build up our ship. Alrighty, looks like one of our passengers is illegal. That is probably why it's 10 million for his quest. Which means I probably shouldn't have taken the other quest. But it's a little bit late to cry over spilled milk. Okay, so looks like the closest thing, either Guanangu, 36 light years, or Nortes, 7. We're gonna go Guanangu first. Get us out of here. How's our jump range right now? 25. Because jump range changes depending on how many passengers, how many load you have on your ship. Usually the jump range on this ship is 27. I have the thing maxed out.
You are reminded to observe safe speeds when traversing the docking bay.
Oh, I'm all about the safe speeds. All about the safe speed. I actually got stuck because I thought I didn't have the landing gear, and the landing gear is what got stuck getting out. Okay, so we cannot be scanned under any circumstances because we have an illegal passenger, and we will become wanted, and I do not wish to become wanted in Akanar because it's a system that I'm currently doing missions on.
Speed restrictions lifted. Thank you, Commander. Have a splendid journey.
If this is considered calm, then what will happen when the storm comes, Rui? Oh man, you got like 2 DCs today already. Well, when the storm comes, to me, is when the Thargoids show up. That's when it's gonna get real. Okay, we should be in range of the next place that we're going to. Guanangu. Was it Guanangu? I'm pretty sure it was. Hurry us up along to Guanangu. And I am completely charmed by the game. You are entirely correct, Shane. Completely charmed. It's just a lot of fun to me just doing this stuff, and it's also very relaxing.
Incoming mission critical message. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Not to mention just the immersion that you get from using a Hotas. Incredibly immersing experience. Rudolph Collar. I know that you can avoid scans by going into silent running, but my ship runs pretty hot because the dirty drives. The silent running, I try to avoid it whenever possible. Usually I just try going in so fast that they don't even have time to scan me. So instead of going stealth, I go for speed. Which is one of the main advantages of running a clipper. Paired moons. Also, how long do I have for any of these missions? $13 hours. 17 hours. I thought they were going to give me more, particularly for the 10 million one.
Hull integrity compromised.
Shoot, I was going in so fast. I need to just not do that. It's not smart. It is a cool looking scene like the paired moons. That's pretty cool. Are these landable planets, I wonder? Or landable moons, depending on how you want to look at it. They are. You can land on either of them. Like, these actually look pretty impressive if you go down to the planet's surface and then look to the other one. Yeah, this is a really good looking spot. See, this is another thing that I like about doing tourism, is that sometimes you see some pretty impressive stuff. And you're exploring, essentially. You're not just, like, grinding missions back and forth through the same space stations. This, to me, is more interesting. I've been tracking you for a while now, and you're mine. No, I'm not. Liar.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay, let's take a quick look. Where are we headed to next? Nortes, which is what the other guy wants. Boop. Oh, there's actually someone firing at me? Oh crap, it's a vulture. Dude, you're gonna fight me over this? Are you insane? Dude, you better... That vulture better be tip-top shape. Oh, you wanna play the... You wanna play this game? Because I can play this game all day. All day, broheem! All frackin' day, broheem! What do you want? See, a vulture, however, is a much more challenging ship than some of the trash we've been picking up so far. Sure, I'll use chaff. Chaff all day. Where you going, Andy? I ain't done. You think you're leaving now, Andy? No, no, no. Listen, you're going to stay for the party now. You're going to stay for the party, Andy. Think this is a joke? Just wait until that shield melts. I got a present for you. Holy shit, that hurts. I can't let him touch my hull because my ship is paper thin. Okay, Andy, you want to fuck with me? Come get some. I dare you. I double dare you, Andy. Come on. Come at me. What you got, Andy? What you got? You got a bi-weave shield on there? You don't? Oh, you fucked then. Let's go, Andy. I'm coming back around for another pass. I hope you're ready for it. Yeah! Come on, come on. Here we go, Andy. Oh, yeah, Andy, you're gonna love these nuts. You're gonna love these nuts, Andy. No more Toy Story for you, motherfucker. Oh, your shields are down. Your shields are down, Andy. What are you gonna do now? Now you take the cannon fire. You like that shit? Look at this beautiful cannon with corrosive shells. Corrosive shells, bro. Only the best for you. Come here, Andy. You're not leaving me now, are you? Have some more lasers. Oh, looks like the police is here, Andy. Oh, shit, man. Shit, Andy. Bunk. Hey, Andy. How you doing? How are your bulkheads doing? Oh, snap. You exploded, Andy. I'm sorry. I think you overheated a little bit there. No, I'm leaving before the police gets a chance to scan me. See ya. Andy fucked up, you guys. He fucked up real bad. Well, Shane, it's not like I abandoned Twitch. I still plan on streaming on Twitch. It's just these past couple of days my schedule has been pretty tight. You have to understand that YouTube is not a good platform for creators right now. I'm not sure if you guys have been following the news, but like basically YouTube does not pay the bills at all. At all. It's a goddamn joke. It's a goddamn joke right now on YouTube. I'm going to check out this Norte spot, and then I'm probably going to have to call the stream because today I have a wedding to go to. One of my best friends is getting married. I went to his bachelor party last weekend, which is where I got sick. And now I'm probably going to get sick again, and I'm going to his wedding. So it's a pretty busy day. It's been a pretty busy day, pretty busy week, pretty busy all around. Let's check out what we got here. Wait, I don't have... Oh, here we go. Lava sprouts. Assuming it's the lava sprouts. Is it planetary? I don't think it's planetary. We'll see. We took a little bit of damage there. We're still solid. Most of the damage was actually from me doing the emergency exit thing next to the paired moons. Because I don't think he actually broke my shield. He didn't really break the skin. That vulture didn't really break the skin. And also, we didn't need the police to get involved. But I like to keep that response there, because sometimes I do get attacked by ships that are too powerful for me to deal with. And when that happens, I let the police swoop in, and then I just kill them. Kill everybody. Then get the hell out of Dodge. Norte's 2D lava spouts. Keep it nice and slow. It is a beacon. Wonder if you can see it on the planet from the beacon, though. Oh, those paired moons are orbiting each other? That was cool. What the hell? These two are even closer than the other two.
Orbital flight engaged.
They look pretty cool, though. Looks like it's on the other side of that planetoid. Space-Time Dragon, not only I've visited a black hole, I've thrown a occupied escape pod in there. And then I threw a ton of coffee, too. Just to make sure that wherever I sent that person, they would have a coffee. Looks like it is on the planet. Not just a beacon. I guess we're going down there. I need to go in from further above. Perfect. Never been to this place. There's a lot of places that I've never been to in Elite Dangerous, though, so it's not particularly indicating.
Incoming mission critical message.
Is that... are those active? Take a proper look at them then. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. I'd never seen anything like this. Why is it blue, though? Shouldn't lava be red? Pretty cool. Let's get out of here. Let's take a look at the map, see where we're supposed to go to next. Like Nemgla. Wait, Nemgla is something else. Pretty sure the Nemgla is a different quest. So no, it's not that. Nobody wants to go to Glemla. It's Glushmeyer. And Buzz Hang Cool. What did the beacon say about them? I'll check it in a minute. Doing? Right here is our next stop. Right, it's exactly the opposite direction. Lava spouts tend to be more regular with their activity, with a constant bubbling rather than sporadic eruptions. So these are just like constantly blub, blub, blub. Gonna go right through, not through the planet, but pretty close to it. Right through the planet's sphere of influence. Whee! Philip Bush apparently also had a bounty on us. Hope you got a scanner, Philip Bush. Otherwise, you ain't getting nothing. I'm gonna have to scoop it up in here. However, I do need to get ready. Sorry that today's stream was a little bit just impromptu, not overly planned, because gotta head out to the wedding. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, make sure to hit that like button if you're new here. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you're always notified whenever there is new content on the channel. Also, if you're watching this later down the road as a video, comments and feedback are always, always extremely welcome. That is going to be it for today, and I will see you guys in the next one.